It is 10 o'clock p.m. on the west coast of the United States. It is 0500 GMT. This is cBas After Dark for the 7th of April, 2015. And it's Game Show Tuesday, motherfucker. I'm so excited. Had a really great show, by the way. In case you missed Nerd News Monday yesterday, it was good. There was a lot of good content, and I was not feeling up to par, really, but I squeezed a lot of good stuff that I'd kind of been saving for a while up into that show. 55 minutes of greatness from last night. You can catch it on Sebastian Central on YouTube. Let me turn up my mic just a little bit here. We're going to be doing game shows. And for Game Show Tuesday, I decided to share one of my kind of secret loves that I don't talk about a lot on the air here on this show when it comes to Game Show Tuesday. All of the game shows I've done almost exclusively, I think, with the exception of one time on one night a few months ago, a couple of weeks ago, was have been American game shows. In fact, they've all been reruns of classic American game shows that are no longer on the air. Sale of the Century, Scrabble, $25,000 Pyramid, that kind of thing. Really good stuff, actually. And of course, I did an entire special, like 90 minutes on Press Your Luck and the scandal involved with the Press Your Luck game show in the mid-'80s, the show I grew up with. And it's very close to my heart, especially the scandal that involved the guy who learned the blink pattern and beat the system, won 110 grand off of a game show in a time when to win 20,000 was really rocking it. These days people win 25,000 regularly on Jeopardy. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire has award amounts in the $30,000 to $50,000 range pretty routinely. But when it comes to game shows in the 80s, certainly, to win 10,000 was good. To win 20 or 25,000 was grand, really good. And, pretty rare. So for a guy to win $110,000 in a single, not even a single day's work, like it took place over the course of roughly 40 minutes total. It was supposed to be compacted into a single half hour. If you watched last week, they actually expanded it into 2 episodes because of how long the guy kept going. So it was pretty crazy situation. But we're going to go across the pond. A couple of game shows that I've been turned on to, thanks to my good friend Chris on Facebook, actually have turned me on to more than a couple of these game shows. The one I have shared with you before is one we will look at for a couple of minutes later on. It is called 1,000 Heartbeats. And I like that for the concept of a game show because it literally, you give 1,000 heartbeats to a contestant, and that's how long they have to play these various games. There's another one called The Cube we may have a time to look at. If we have time, we'll look at that one. The one I really want to start off with, though, is 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown. I'm not sure. I should look up the history of that to really be able to tell you exactly how it got that title. I almost want to say it's 2 game shows combined into one. But we're just going to go ahead and watch because, frankly, I feel like it would just be best. I could sit here and blather on about it, but I get sick of hearing my own voice. And frankly, it's boring for you as a viewer to listen to me blather when we can just watch. So let's watch. This one is, I don't want to do the Christmas special. Let's see here. One of the ones in HD, uncut. Let's see. I mean, there's no real clues as to which is the good one to watch. We're just going to pick one kind of out of the blue here.
Savings. You can't
you can't skip this Geico ad. I was going to talk about this at some point because this is a really funny set of ads for Geico. The ones where the ad actually is over in 5 seconds, maybe 15, and then here we go. Okay, we'll do that on Media Watch Wednesday. Listen to that music. The music is so badass.
Cats Does Countdown. John Richardson, Sean Locke, Vic Reed, Bob Mortimer, Jack Reinhold, Susie Dent, and Rachel Riley. Now, welcome your host, Jimmy Cobb. And welcome to to 8 out of 10 cats does countdown.
So I get the sense that the way they introduce those people, that they're some kind of celebrities in Britain. I don't know who any of them are.
A show all about letters, numbers, and conundrums. Did you know, for example, each animal has its own specific mating call? A badger shrieks, a fox clickets, a goat rattles, a deer croons, and a jimmy begs. The average American eats 28 pigs in a lifetime. Sorry, that should read in a lunchtime. And on average, it takes 7 minutes to fall asleep. Here's a little tip if you're having trouble falling asleep. Why not ask my girlfriend what sort of a day she had?
Wow.
Right, let's get started. Okay, let's move to tonight's players. First up is Sean Locke. Sean's brilliantly funny, can hold his drink, and handle himself in a fight. In short, he's someone you always want on your side, unless you're playing Countdown. Joining Sean tonight is Vic Reeves.
Woo! Vic Reeves.
With his offbeat jokes and sideways view of the world, Vic manages to tread a fine line between avant-garde surrealism and getting himself sectioned.
Okay, so blah, blah, blah. I just want to see them play the game. Now, as I said before a moment ago, this is a game show that is actually, I don't know if it's exactly a combination of two game shows. There is a game show called Countdown, which is probably where I should have started. But let's go ahead and skip ahead a little bit to the really good part of this game show, because there's, you know, it's just brilliant. And not to use the British term, but let's try and skip ahead a little bit.
I know do you know humpback bridges? They generally find that if you look at them, they build them over his back. They get them to crouch down in a straight. that build over it and turn his hand, and then he crawls off. That's how they make humpback bridges. He's a very powerful man, got a lot of strengths.
Sean, present company accepted, who would be your dream celebrity partner on Cats Does Countdown?
I would like, well, the best person to have would be Sepp Blatter, because I'd definitely win. In fact, there'd be no point playing the game. We'd have already won. We could all go to the pub.
Sepp Blatter. Is he a pop singer?
He's the head of FIFA.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I've never heard of them over there.
FIFA, they're a bit like Kasadin.
Okay, so John, do you have a mascot this evening?
Well, not really. I'm a bit annoyed.
Okay, I'm getting bored with
I
their
always pick one up at the
wacky blathering. They're not playing the game.
Imagine the state of your trousers if you haven't been wearing them.
Okay, you know what? I am going to start with an episode of Countdown, because I'm completely lost with the chatting of that. I probably should have actually tried to pick a good. You researched it a little bit and pick a good episode. No, not Countdown on Google. I want to search Countdown on YouTube. Countdown game show. Here we go. Okay, let's just watch part one of 4. Their 5,000th episode. That should be a great one.
Deal or no deal at 4:10 after the 5,000th countdown, with little help from Des Lynam.
Muscular pain.
Countdown is sponsored by I Believe Gel. Pain relief you can count on.
Okay.
Good afternoon, loyal Countdowners. Today is a big one. We're all extremely proud because today you are watching Countdown's 5,000th episode.
Absolutely, fantastic. Yeah, most of them are not even on medication.
So the thing about this, the British game shows, is they don't seem to really get the let out and start the game in an expeditious manner.
He's a housing officer. He lives in
Look at this. We're
Italian and
now
Spanish
skipping
at the
4 minutes
University of
ahead, and we're still
University
not
is, of
playing the
course,
goddamn
where
game.
Okay, let's press on with the contest on this special occasion, shall we? Dave, of course, is our returning champion. As such, he gets first pick of the letters. Off you go, Dave.
Hello, Rachel.
Hi, Dave.
Consonant, please.
Thank you. Start this very special show with R.
And another one, please.
T.
And a vowel.
A.
Another vowel.
O.
Another vowel.
A.
Consonant, please.
N.
And another.
W.
Another, please.
T.
And I will have a vowel, please.
And a final I.
And for the first time today, here's the countdown clock.
You have to spell a word, if I understand right. You get 30 seconds. It's sort of like Scrabble in a way. And the longest word or the best word gets a...
Charlotte, what have you got?
I got a 6.
And Dave?
Six.
I've got a 6 as well, Jeff. What's
Okay.
yours, Dave?
Ration.
Charlotte?
And the same ration.
It's fine. Thank you.
Okay. Tricky little collection to start with.
Okay,
Dave,
ration.
Susie, anything more than 6?
Attain.
A 10?
Attain, yes, another 6. You
Yeah,
have
that's-
Titan, which is Des. But that's just for 5. It's a tough one.
Both on the scoreboard after the opening round. Then, Charlotte, it's your pick of letters.
Hi, Rachel. Hi,
Charlotte.
Can I please have a consonant, please?
You can, thank you.
G. And another.
S and third, please.
P. And a vowel. A. And another. U. And a consonant. R. And a vowel. O. And a consonant. T. And a final vowel, please. And a final E.
And your 30 seconds starts now.
Okay. This is a great game show. I'm sorry. I've got a 7-letter word. Troops. Troupes, as in acting troops. As opposed to troops, which would be a 6-letter word. I love that clock. I love the music.
And Charlotte?
Only a 6, I'm afraid.
Okay, what's the 6, Charlotte?
Pages.
And Dave, the 7?
Outages.
Outages.
Oh, wow.
Outages, yes. Power cuts. Absolutely fine.
Very good,
Outages.
7. Des, Susie, what else you got?
We've sneaked a couple of 8s, haven't we, here?
Yes.
One is outrageous.
Outrageous.
Yes.
And what's that one?
Yes, apterous, which means being winged.
Apterous.
That's another 8. APTEROUS.
Those are like the judges or something? Like the people with the dictionary on the table.
Dave, it's your choice of letters.
And maybe like
Consonant, please, Rachel.
celebrities
Thank you,
or
Dave.
sort of
S.
famous
And another.
editors of magazines or
D.
And a vowel, please.
writers, something like that. The people with
O.
the dictionaries I'm
And
talking about.
another.
E.
Consonant, please.
H.
Another.
P.
And another.
R.
Vowel.
I.
And another vowel, please.
And lastly, O.
Time starts now.
Okay. I had one and I lost it. Oh, no, I have it. A 5-letter word. I can't do better than 5.
Charlotte, what have you got this time?
6.
And Dave?
6 as well.
I had
What's yours, Dave?
shoed.
Shoed. And Charlotte?
Horsed.
Shoed and horsed.
Horsed around.
There's Susie.
There's
Horse.
also hoodies. Not actually in the sense of people who wear hoodies in the dictionary, but the garment itself. That's there for 7.
Okay.
Hoodies, yeah.
Charlotte, your choice.
Can I have a consonant, please? Thank you, Charlotte. D. And another. F. And a third. N. And a fourth. R. And a vowel, please. I. And another. E. And a third. O. And a consonant. J. And a final consonant, please. And a final H.
Okay.
30 seconds starts now.
Oh, God. Okay. Can we see part 2, please? I didn't expect it to cut off there. I have dryer, D-R-I-E-R. Oh, no, I don't. Doer. Fjord. F-J-O-R-D.
How many, Dave? 6. Charlotte?
And a 6 as well.
Okay, what's your Charlotte?
It's joiner.
And
Joiner,
Dave's-
good.
Okay, both joiners. 6 apiece.
Yeah, and if Dave and Charlotte had put a D in joiner, they could have had joinder, which is a legal term meaning bringing parties together. Or
Oh,
of parties.
joinder. Okay.
Yeah, joinder was there, but as it is, Dave and Charlotte settling for joiner, 6 apiece. Time for our first numbers round then in this contest. David.
Numbers round. Okay, this is a different game.
2 from the top and 4 small ones, please.
2 from the top and 4 small for the first numbers game today. Thank you, Dave. So the numbers for this round are 7, 1, 5, 10, and the 2 large, 75, and 50.
Okay, and then
And
they
the
have
target to get 930.
They have to get 930
30
by
seconds then to reach 930.
adding up only amounts of that. So like 10 50s, okay, plus 10 70, okay, 10 75s is 750, plus 3 more 50s is 900, plus 6 5s, or 3 10s. See how that works? 10 75s, 3 50s, and 3 10s. We'll get you to 930.
So we're looking at 930. Charlotte?
I'm afraid nothing. No, I lost it.
Okay. Dave?
926.
All right, let's hear 926 then. 4 away, please, Dave.
10. No, I've used the 1 twice. Sorry.
Okay.
You messed it
So
up.
930, it's all yours.
If you say 75 plus 50 is 125, times it by 7, and you get 875.
Okay,
And
this
then
is how it
10
works.
plus 1 is 11, times it by 5 for 55, and add it on for 930.
Wow. Holy shit. Okay, I didn't do it right. Neither did the people on the game.
Dave is on 25 then. Charlotte is on 18. They can afford just to put their feet up for a moment or two because we're off to Dictionary Corner, where Des Lanham, for one day only, is our Dictionary Corner guest. And, you know, obviously, we ask for an anecdote, Des, but you must have so many of them.
Well, I suppose I have
years in TV.
1 or 2, Jeff. My best years were in radio, in actual fact, I thought, because I was the radio boxing commentator for a long time. I think in your time there for a little while, wasn't I?
Yeah.
For about 20 years, I was going around the world doing the...
Amongst some of the greats, the people like Peter Jones and Brian Butler.
Yes, and Henry Cooper was my colleague at ringside, and Henry was a great man, as you know, but he used to go up the occasional verbal cul-de-sac. And we were doing a heavyweight fight one time, and there was an enormous heavyweight in there, and Henry said, in the middle of the commentary, he said, "He's as big as a brick." There's only one word that normally comes up after that, so I looked at him for a bit, he looked at me for a bit, our lives passed through, and he said, "Building."
He's as big as a brick building.
So the best fun I had really was covering Muhammad Ali around the world. I saw him in the Far East and in Germany and in America, of course, and I went to the Rumble in the Jungle down in Kinshasa, Zaire, all those years ago, and got invited to the bungalow that he was given by President Mobutu at the time to go and do an interview with him, with a couple of other pressmen, British pressmen. But I was the guy sitting next to him with a microphone for the radio, and I had the microphone like that, and he was jabbing out, he was explaining how he was going to beat George Foreman. He was jabbing out like this, and he was ending up about half an inch from my nose. I, of course, was blinking and flinching as he was expecting me to do. And then I suddenly thought, well, I'm going to stop doing that. I'm just going to hold my head steady. What's the worst thing that can happen? He makes my nose bleed. I've got a scoop. So I kept my head absolutely firm. And in fact, I edged forward a little bit. And he was still doing it with his immaculate timing, of course. He was still stopping a quarter of an inch from my nose. And he stopped doing that for a little bit, and he started talking to the other guys, and then he looked back at me and he said, "You ain't as dumb as you look." He knew precisely what my game was. But he was wrong, of course, because I am as dumb as I look. But following Muhammad Ali around the world was fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed those years.
But you also have a wonderful way of getting close to people who are regarded as difficult. I mean, for instance, John McEnroe. Everybody thought John McEnroe such a difficult character. What was your sort of relationship like with him?
Bad. When I was doing the tennis, he was very difficult when he was playing. I found him impossible to interview, really. And he once wrote me a note complaining about the way I asked him questions. But later, of course, he's a wonderful commentator now. He's probably the best sports commentator around, and I've become friends with him. And he's a fantastic man. But I can't equate the little guy with the headband who was complaining all the time with the sensible fellow that he is today. It's almost impossible to do. But he's a wonderful chap.
It's lovely to hear from you, Des. I could sit and talk to you all day, but we've got the game to play, so...
Absolutely, I know.
Here's your first teaser of the day. The words are more cuts. And the clue, he can be tricky or awkward, but he's always right. He can be tricky or awkward, but he's always right.
He can be tricky, he's always right.
I Believe Gel for joint and muscular pain. Sponsors countdown. Believe Gel for joint and muscular pain. Sponsors countdown.
Okay, more cuts. What is this? Customer. Oh, he's always right.
He can be tricky or awkward, but he's always right. He is, of course, the customer.
Okay, so back to me here, because we'll try and not get too boring. The thing about British game shows, as I've learned when watching a lot of them, is that the pace is a lot different compared to American game shows. American game shows, if you watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the current Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, hosted by Terry Crews. God, I'm just realizing how shitty my hair is. Terry Crews, an actor, is a really funny, big black guy. I loved him. I first saw him in The Newsroom. He played Will McAvoy's bodyguard in The Newsroom, and he was brilliant. Like, he was funny but serious. Like, that was a fairly dramatic show with comic tones. And Terry Crews was brilliant. Then I saw him he's great on this new show on Fox called Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He's wildly hilarious. He's damn funny. I've heard him on NPR's Wait, Don't Tell Me as a phone guest, and he's really funny there too. Anybody who had watched the previous incarnation of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the one hosted by that stupid woman, remember Meredith Vieira, who was like, narcoleptic doing the game show? Like, it was really, really an old person's game show, but there was still this crowd that would clap a lot. When you watch these British game shows, a lot of them have no studio audience. So it's just the host and the contestants and maybe like the judges or whatever, if they happen to be on the stage. So it's a lot more of a laid back, almost like, British people would be mad at me for saying this probably, but it's like a stoner mentality. You got to be able to just relax and chill out and kick back and watch and not, that's a great game. You can play that game and it's actually very compelling. Now to switch to its kind of more hyperactive cousin. It's more hyperactive, kind of more almost schizophrenic cousin, if you will. That's the one that we started watching at the beginning, and I didn't like how it was kind of going because they just keep talking and talking and talking, and I want to actually get to the point where they play the goddamn game because they're just...
And I could be the artist in residence.
Blabbing.
So I brought along...
Here we go. Are they going to finally do it?
And in charge of the numbers is Rachel Riley.
Beautiful, Rachel Riley.
Rachel joined Countdown in January 2009 after Carol Vorderman sadly broke her leg and had to be shot and melted down for glue.
This one does have a studio audience.
Rachel, present company accepted. Who's your idol? Who do you most look up to?
Well, actually, I would go for Susie. I think Susie's awesome.
You said present company accepted, you silly woman.
What an awesome display of sporting excellence.
Could the two chaps and Jimmy reenact the Jeff Stelling, Nick Hewitt, Susie Day?
Thank you very much indeed, fellas. The countdown is 3 more seconds.
Okay, let's get to this show already. Look at how far we are into this show, by the way. 15 minutes in, and they haven't played the real game yet that I'm aware of.
Okay, let's count down, everyone. Time for the first game. John and Bob, you get the first pick of the list.
15 minutes in, and they haven't started the game?
Can I have a vowel, please?
Thank you, Bob.
Another
E.
vowel. Sorry, John, I've just spotted your pen. Why have you got a a life-size penis on the
Oh my God.
Lads. I'm slightly worried that if you get stuck on a bit, you know, sometimes when you get like stuck on a.
You just chew on your pen.
Don't think it'll happen, mate.
Don't think it'll happen, mate. Vowel.
Consonant then.
Yeah, there we go.
K.
Another vowel, thanks.
E.
Consonant.
D.
Consonant.
C.
Consonant.
M.
Another vowel, thanks.
And the last one, O.
So for
Okay.
the first time today, here's the countdown clock.
You're trying to distract them by dancing and shit. You have to stop and just focus on the word. I have moved. Meeked. Mood. Mooked. Cummed. That's a really hard combination of letters. I do like the distraction. That's a very, very different thing from the original countdown.
7.
Okay, so Bob, what have you
He has a seven.
Okay,
He has a 7-letter word.
I've got 2 6s.
12 then, okay. Sean?
I got 6.
Okay, Bob, you're 5.
Miked.
Mike.
M-I-K-E-D.
Oh, that's a good
Pretty
one.
good, okay. Vic, you're 6.
Cooked and commode.
He doesn't have commode.
Sean, you're 6.
I don't think that's.
Moody.
It's called moody.
Double E.
Is that a word?
No, and commode needs 2 M's.
I was just going to say.
You're going for cook, weren't you?
You're cooked, okay. John, you're 7.
Cookied. I cookied a cake. Oh no, I-E-D. As in, to have a cookie. I'm not a fucking idiot.
And they swear too.
How would you use that? Cookie.
Cookie.
Someone brought in some cookies and milk, and whilst I cookied, I didn't milk.
Tremendous.
But it's still not there. Sadly.
Well, 6 points to Vic for cooked.
Cooked. C-O-O-K-E-D. All right. I got it. I like it. Cooked.
Susie, mainly Susie. Could they have done any better?
I can get any better than 6. Mocked. Cookie.
Mocked.
Yeah.
Cookie.
I can
Cooked.
get anyway.
You've got a very weird face.
Weird how?
A distinctive face. You could never commit a horrific crime because you get caught straight away.
No, not the case.
No, that's not true.
Okay, so at the end of that, Sean and Vic are in the lead with 6.
So this is worth watching, right? Like, this is really good shit.
So our first numbers round. Okay, Sean and Vic, your turn to pick the numbers.
Numbers
Do
round.
the top 4 from everywhere else.
4 from everywhere else. Right. The numbers are 10, 2, 6, 5, and the big one's 50 and 100.
Okay, so what I did before, okay, and then the
And the
random number
target,
is 838. So you cannot do what I said before, which is 8 times 100, you know, blah, blah, blah. You literally have to only use the numbers there. So you can go 10 times 100 for like 1,000, and then like 5 times 50, and subtract the 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can only do that.
38.
It's really
Okay,
hard.
and your time starts now.
You have 30 seconds, and are they going to do another distraction thing? Okay. 6 times 100 is 600. Oh, god damn, this is hard. 2 times 100 is 200. You add those together, you get 800. 6 times 6 is 36 plus 2. So yeah, you can do it. 600 plus 200 plus 36 plus 2.
Did you get it, Bob?
No, I've got 870.
Okay.
Okay, that's not it.
Quite a ways away. Sean, did you get it?
No, I got 840.
840, go pretty close.
I got it,
No, I got 835.
I think.
Vic?
I'm still adding them up.
We're still adding them up.
John, how'd you get 840?
100 plus 5
100 plus 5, 105.
multiplied by 6 plus 2.
Multiplied by 6 plus 2 for 840. Lovely.
So 7 points to John.
All right, so if you get, okay, I did not know that about that game either. If you are the closest and you can actually prove how you did it, then that counts. If no one else got closer than you, and he got 2 away.
Yeah. That's now that is it.
Matt, it's to you. Look at your little face. Rachel, you're not bad at maths. Could you do it? Figure this one out?
Yes, this
Oh,
one
well
was
done.
possible. Thanks, Jimmy. 100 plus 50 minus 10
Come on.
is 140.
Yeah, I think we can all see that.
Times by 6
Yes.
is 840.
Fine.
And take away the 2.
Minus 2. Yeah, if you can get to 840, take away 2 and you got it.
I would quite like to become a courtroom artist. There, I've said it. Because you get to get paid to do drawings, which is fun, and nowadays you get to meet all the people you loved as a kid on TV.
All right, so I mean, I kind of want to let this keep going, just because.
Well, wait. The scores for the moment are Sean and Vic have 6, John and Bob have 7. Here is your teaser. The words are blue dong. The clue is beat it repeatedly. Beat it repeatedly.
Blue dong, beat it repeatedly, and you have to rearrange the letters, just like we saw.
Welcome back. The answer to the teaser. The words were blue dong. The clue was beat it repeatedly. It was, of course, bludgeon. So Bob are in the lead. Okay, time to mix things up a little bit. They've been playing in teams so far, but this game is just for Vic and Bob. So, Vic, your turn to choose the letters.
A consonant, please.
Thank you, Vic. S.
And a vowel.
A.
And a consonant.
C.
And another consonant, for heaven's sake.
D.
Consonant.
M.
Vowel.
Max.
Please.
E.
Vowel.
Max. Dex.
O.
A consonant.
F.
And a vowel.
Sack me off.
Sack me off. Tell me this is not brilliant television. Way better than American game shows, and certainly modern. Sack me off. That's what I was hoping for.
I now pronounce you dog and bitch.
Now pronounce your dog and bitch. Fucking genius. Oh, dude. He's left standing there at the altar. He's shaking the hat off. Oh, god damn. That was hilarious.
Bob, what'd you get? How many? 5. Thank you. Vic?
6.
Bob, you're 5.
And
It's codes.
Codes.
You can't even be bothered. She can't be bothered to get off her stool.
I can't, yeah. I forgot we were playing the game because I was so amazed with the dogs.
Vic?
Medusa.
Yeah.
What is it? Magenta?
It's a jellyfish.
Not the snaky woman.
No.
Medusa. Oh. I guess it can be a proper name also. 'Cause I think Medusa is a proper name.
Could they have done any better?
You could have focused for 7.
Focused.
Focused.
Very focused
Oh,
right
yeah. Okay.
Jimmy, can you take off your suit? I'll do it in my head.
Okay, so at the end of that, John and Bob have 7. Sean and Vic are in the lead with 12. Okay, on to our numbers round. Bob, your turn to choose the numbers.
I'll have all small ones, thanks.
You sure?
Yeah, sure, Bob. So make it really hard. I'll find it hard enough anyway. I'm much more familiar with the smaller numbers.
Yeah, but you want 100 in there.
10, so you should be fine. 9, 8, 4, 10, another 10, and 3. And the target 674.
Okay.
Okay, and your time starts now.
10 times 4 is 400. Oh, no. 10 times 10 times 4 is 400. 10 times 10 times 3 is 300. That's 700. Minus 10 and 10. Minus 10 minus 10 is 680. Minus 3 is 674. I mean, that's a really long ways to get there. You're doing like sketching things.
John, don't move a muscle, but the pen.
They got him with the penis pen in his mouth. That was worth everything. That was totally worth sticking around for.
Accurate, these things.
They're accurate. God. Oh, God.
What did you get?
Jack shit.
You didn't get it?
No.
Okay, Bob.
I got 682.
Ah, close enough. Vic, how did you do?
Bang on.
You got it bang on.
674. Sean.
I got 656.
Okay, Vic, how did you do it?
Okay, 8 times 10 is 800.
That's 80.
That was me. That was my first mistake.
That was his first mistake. 8 times 10 is 800. 8 times 10 times 10.
That's exactly the same. Can I just carry on? Because I know I've got the rest of it right. I've got that wrong.
80 times 10.
8 times 10 is 800, right? 9 times 10 is 90. Add that together. Equals 810.
No, you.
Add the 4 and add the 3 and you get 817.
She's like, what the fuck?
That is technically the worst anyone's ever done. You couldn't be more wrong in every single aspect of what you did there. How did you get 682?
Well, here goes. I think 10 times 8 equals 80. Times 10 equals 800. Yeah?
Yeah.
9 times 4 equals 36. Times 3 equals 118.
108. Sorry.
Take that off the 700 that you previously had.
700, I think, that you previously had.
You got.
692.
Did you manage to do it, Rachel?
You could have done 10 times 9 is 90, minus the 4 and minus the 3 for 83, times by 8 for 664, and add the other 10.
Jesus. Okay. You might have to only be able to use them once. Like, that's so goddamn hard.
Okay, well, no points to anyone there. Okay, so John and Bob have 7. Sean and Vic are in the lead with 12. Okay, time to go across now to Dictionary Corner. Jack, what have you got for us? How's the sketching going?
Yeah, the sketching is going well. I have 2. The first of which I have done live, and the second of which I prepared earlier and have just done the finishing touches to. So I'll show you. This is the first one of Jimmy. There we are.
Okay. That's not a bad drawing. If that's the first one that you prepared earlier.
See, I'm giving you a 6-pack. Just to be flattering, I'm giving you a 6-pack.
Lovely, yeah. My nipple there, my left nipple.
That Susie told me that. She said you had a little pierced nipple, so I popped on the pierced nipple.
It's quite a smooth.
It's quite a smooth area.
That is the correct anatomical representation of you, is it not? Also, the way he's reclining, looks like he's in a kid's car seat. Like he's just got into someone's car and just sat there just them come back from the shops like that.
None of this actually happened. It is a sketch.
Can I borrow your pen?
Oh no! Don't do that.
Oh my god! Shit! How can this be on television? With the balls, yeah.
Very happy with that.
Okay, I have to pause that. I just need to sort of recover and sort of That was so goddamn brilliant. I'm sorry. This is 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown on Channel 4. I want to say BBC every time I think of British television, but Channel 4 is not BBC. It's like there's a difference between NBC and Fox, it's like a very big difference. All right, you are watching cBas After Dark. This is Game Show Tuesday. Should I keep going? I mean, this game show is so entertaining that I feel like I should just keep going. The other one I wanted to do, what was the other one I wanted to do? Oh, Only Connect. That's a lot more boring. So I feel like I'm just going to stick with 8 out of 10. We're that little penis thing alone. I mean, yeah, I'm gay. It's not like it's turning me on. It's just so funny and so completely not allowable on American TV, right? That's what gets me is when they swear so freely and it's not bleeped and nobody goes, nobody reacts to it. It's so much more grown up and so much more mature and just like so much more like how I wish it were in the goddamn United States of goddamn America. All right, let's just continue on because I'm having a fucking blast watching this.
I realize you're one of the leading lexicons.
I always do.
Did you like to see the second one?
Yeah.
The second one I prepared earlier, but I've just done the finishing touches to. This is another one of.
I thought that was the first one you said. Wow.
Peachy little touch there, eh? Thank you very much. Is he holding a bin bag, Jack? He's having a shit in a bin bag.
He's having a shit in a bag? What?
No one else saw that shot of Kim Kardashian and went, is she shitting in a bin bag? Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Whitehall, our artist in residence. Here's your teaser. The words are Vic your tit. The clue is things could get lively. That's Vic your tit. Things could get lively.
Vic your tit. Spell it. Let me see the spelling, please. No, of course not.
Welcome back. The answer to the teaser. The words were Vic your tit. The clue was things could get lively. It was, of course, activity. Okay, before we go on, he doesn't actually work here anymore, but he keeps on turning up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Joe Wilkinson. Joe, what's going on?
I'll be honest with you, Jimmy. I'm in a bit of a bad mood.
I'm in a bit of a bad mood.
A bit pissed off, and this is what happens. I don't know why it happens, but it always does. I drink quite a lot of radioactive waste.
So, why are you in a bad mood?
You taking a piss? Fucking hell, mate. I'm in a bad mood because you fired me. That's why I ripped the door off your car. Yeah, been drinking a lot of radioactive waste, so saying let's give me some special powers, like the old bit of the old strength. I've got a few others as well, like I've got X-ray vision now. I can see through clothes and that. Oh my god. I can't look at you.
All right.
Calm down.
I just want to get to the game. I'm kind of over the health thing.
Okay, on with the game. John and Bob, your turn to choose the letters.
Do you want a quick glass of wine, Rachel? Yeah, go on then.
That's funny. Okay, that's funny.
Sorry, I don't have any strength.
I don't know my own strength.
It's not in that one.
John and Bob, go on, pick some letters.
Let's have a consonant, please.
L.
And a vowel, please.
I'll do the vowels.
Okay.
I'll do the vowels.
Another consonant, please.
W.
And a vowel, please.
O.
And a consonant, please.
R.
And another consonant, please.
Just landed.
It just landed. Somebody dropped something off camera.
I'm going to smash your face up in a minute. Come on.
I.
a consonant.
You'll have a fucking vowel, mate. Still in a bit of a mood, if I'm honest.
I'm definitely having a consonant now.
T.
Thank you. Okay, and your time starts now.
Okay, what are they gonna do? Towel? Towel.
I haven't got anything.
Really?
Okay, John, what have you got?
6.
6, okay. Vic?
6. Sean?
I think it's a 6.
Okay, well, let's hear your risky 6.
But it's one of those words that is a foreign word that's used, definitely in American English.
Okay.
Wiener.
Oh, yeah.
Wiener.
How are we spelling it?
Don't say that. W-I-E-N-E-R.
I-E-N-E-R.
Excellent. Yeah, do you want all 3 meanings?
Yes, I would.
A small sausage.
Oh, Jimmy.
A man's penis. Or a stupid, boring, or contemptible person.
Oh my God, I'm all 3. Yes.
Stupid, boring, or contemptible person. All right, Wiener. And another thing I love is it's not like Scrabble in that you have different values for the letters. It's just the number of letters. That's it. The number of letters.
Vic, your 6.
Trowel. Oh,
TR
that's good.
Trowel.
Yeah.
Oh, Trowel.
Trowel is good.
I had
John,
towel.
Trowel.
Not so good.
Okay, 6 points by James.
I had towel, but not trowel.
Susie? Could they have done any better?
Yeah, we had winter, which is a season. Tow line.
Yeah, that's
Which
7,
is-
which is a line for towing.
Tow line.
Town. Someone from a town.
I thought you'd like
Or
towing.
Towie, which is a collection of twats.
Towie, a collection of twats.
Okay, so at the end of that, Sean and Vic are in the lead with 18 points.
Ah, okay, they're kicking ass.
So, Jack, you've drawn me beautifully, I might say. What are you going to work on next?
Well, I thought maybe next, if I may, I could paint Susie.
Cool. Okay.
You up for that?
Definitely.
I'll keep it a little bit cleaner, obviously, than what I did with Jimmy, but I'd love to paint, if that's okay.
Great.
Like paint
Nice,
her
it's an honour, I
skin.
think, to be painted. One nice thing.
Like
Okay, on to another numbers game. Sean and Vic, you're picking the numbers.
2 for the top, 4 for everywhere else.
2 from the top, 4 little. Number 9, number 3. 1.
Yes.
5. And then 25 and 75. And the target, 950.
950. All right.
Now.
Shit. This is so hard. 9 times 75. I'm not even gonna try. Oh my god, dude. Oh dear lord. Dun, 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 dun.
What have you got?
I want to just finish writing them down.
I'm going to just finish writing them down.
9 times 100 is 900, right? Add 50 is 950.
Yeah, but there's no 100 up there, doofus.
Bob, did you get it?
No, I thought I got what I was after, which was 975.
Because
I've made an error there.
Okay, Sean, what did you get?
I got 936.
You got 3 shillings here.
Okay, John, what did you get?
950.
Okay, how did you get 950?
9 plus 1 plus 3
9 plus 1 plus 3, 13.
times by 75
975
minus 25.
950.
Jesus Christ, that was easy for him. It seemed really easy for him.
Okay, time to go across once again to Dictionary Corner, where Jack, I believe, is painting Susie Dent. How's that going?
Yeah.
He's painting her face with a paintbrush. Like, yeah, he's painting her. I knew it. I knew it.
Lovely.
What am I?
A sort of lopsided tiger. It hasn't quite worked out.
Hasn't quite worked out.
Makes you look a lot younger.
I think she's cute.
No. Just do kind of one thing. Okay. Because I think this would be very befitting.
I'd like a Dali-esque moustache.
No, I think this. And then put on your glasses, you look like a really washed up old Harry Potter.
Does Harry Potter have a thing like that?
Okay, the score to the moment, Sean and Vic have 18, John and Bob have 23, and here is your teaser. The words are bum data. The clue is give it a tap. That's bum data, give it a tap.
Bum dater, give it a tap. Well, okay, I'm going to try and think of it. Bum dater, BUMDATER. Bum dater, give it a tap. I can't.
Welcome back. The answer to the teaser, the words were bum data. The clue was give it a tap. It was, of course, drumbeat.
Oh. Okay, whatever.
Jimmy, when people tune in, they might think that Susie's lashed out at me. I got the word wrong.
I'm sorry.
Okay, on with the game. Sean and Vic, your turn to choose the letters.
Go on, Vic, fill your boots.
Consonant, please.
There you go. That was an N.
In. A vowel.
It's yours.
Consonant.
Consonant.
What do we got, like 3 minutes left here, 4 minutes?
A P.
Consonant. Vowel.
A.
Oh, another vowel. Thank you.
Roger.
Hey.
And your time starts.
Okay, phone is there. Phoner, PHONER.
No genitals. It's the downside. It's the downside.
PRR. No.
Just a warning, guys. Just a warning.
Hopper. Harper?
Vic, how many? 6. Sean?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What the hell is that?
Prairie.
Oh my God, he does not have prairie.
How many?
7.
Okay, and Bob?
6.
Okay, Bob, what was your...
Prairie.
They don't have prairie's not there. Prairie's a 7-letter word.
Are you spelling prairie?
Praire.
No, there's an extra I you need.
Need 2 eyes.
Yeah.
So, Sean, you had prairie also?
No!
No!
What'd you get? A Ryone. Okay, Ryone.
How are you spelling Ryone?
R-H-I-O-N-E.
No.
No.
Okay, John, what is your 7?
Phonia.
Ah,
Oh.
that is superb.
That is excellent.
Points to John. Could they have done any better, Jack and Susie?
You could have had hornier.
We were horny.
Oh, yeah. Or orphan.
Okay, so at the end of that, John and Bob are in the lead with 30 points.
And I don't think.
John, how was your hen do going? Because it doesn't feel like it's been a particularly raucous stag do for you.
No, I've enjoyed it. Stag, stag, stag. Lads. I'm having a breakdown, Jimmy. I just want to get the conundrum.
You're having a breakdown. Look at Panda Boy.
Panda boy.
Why are you now a panda?
Because I went from a battered husband to being a panda. It's an easy one to make. It's just one eye in it.
Okay. Fingers on buzzers, it's time for today's Countdown Conundrum. Your time starts now.
Long Winky. Wink. Wonking. Wonking.
Knowingly.
Oh, wow. Yes. Knowingly. God damn.
So the final scores are Sean and Vic have 28 points, but tonight's winners with 30 points, John and Bob. Congratulations, John, are the proud owners of this countdown swing ball set. Joins us to play, Jimmy. Yes, sure. Thanks to all our panelists, our wonderful studio audience, and to all of you for watching at home. That's it for us. Good night.
Oh, my Lord.
All grown up, but still acting like Randy.
All right.
Look
Well,
out.
okay. Let me switch back to myself here just for a second, because I mean, we're sort of 5 minutes from closing time. I want to bring you a little bit of Only Connect. Only Connect is, if you thought that was challenging but fun, I think I'm with you on that. I like the original countdown, the original one that we showed, just the simple game with no audience. I love that there's no audience in a lot of this. It's a very, very peaceful, kind of mellow. On the other hand, you want some shit, you'll see some shit if you turn to 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown. And I mean, they're just so off the rails, and it's so much more organic and adult, but mature and funny, and sort of it's all around better in a million ways than American game shows. Going back to kind of the simple, mellow, no audience thing again, but this is hard. It's hard as shit. And again, I'm kind of picking one at random here. I don't know if we'll watch the whole thing. On Game Show Tuesday, I frequently go over the usual 1 hour time. Just because these game shows, this game show especially, is supremely hard as far as difficulty. Let's just go to, there's no real clue. Let's just switch to this one. And again, the music, right? Amazing. This is BBC production. Only Connect. And I think it's been on TV a long time.
Hello and welcome to Only Connect.
It's almost like watching a game show on PBS, right?
These are the semi-finals and we're in for a very difficult quiz. Luckily, we're down to our cleverest teams. These are the people who make quizzing cool and attractive.
She's a really cool game show
date,
host.
They don't just get to second base, they communicate in base 16. Hexial intercourse.
Hexial intercourse.
On my right, Paul Beecher.
I mean, think about that for a second. Think about if Alex Trebek ever made a joke like hexial intercourse. That is way over the top of the saps in the crowd for the most part in the American television audience. Like, that is just brilliant. And I'm not trying to say brilliant because we're in British mode here, but, you know, just I couldn't help myself making that note. And I like Alex Trebek, and I like Jeopardy. I watch it more or less every day because I'm actually pretty good at it. But this is a game that will make anybody who thinks they're good at game shows feel like about this big as a human being. Like, this is so goddamn hard.
Phil Student, whose home village of Ballyhooly in County Cork contributed the word ballyhoo to the Oxford English Dictionary. Simon Spiro, a mature student with a keen interest in high-altitude ballooning who once thanked 6 men for mugging him in South Africa. And their captain, Sean Blanchflower, a software manager who was once prevented from playing croquet by Prince Charles.
Blanchflower.
United by a weakness for walking, they are the Orienteers. Sean, most of our teams are some sort of collective noun. Are you really Orienteers?
Yes, we really do spend our weekends running around a freezing cold forest.
Excellent. And is that helpful for playing Only Connect?
Well, we think just like Only Connect, we like our challenges to be both mental and physical.
Excellent. Well, they are going to be both mental and physical, except physical. Good luck. You are playing tonight, on my left, Anne Miller, a politics and sociology graduate who has travelled for professional reasons to an operating theatre, the Scottish Parliament, and a Sheffield scissor factory. Andrew Hunter Murray, a writer whose specialist subjects include leeches, holy relics, and history's greatest imposters, but mostly leeches. And their captain, James Harkin, a New York Times best-selling author who can drink a pint in 3 seconds.
Okay, this is the other thing that happens. I swear to God, I thought that was a woman. And I'm not trying to be mean to that guy because he's obviously way smarter than me if he's in the semifinals of Only Connect, but holy shit, doesn't that look like a woman?
Presumably here all along on a secret mission to garner facts for our Big Brother quiz. They are the QI Elves.
QI Elves?
James, the Elves took a bit of a risk to come above ground and play a quiz rather than research one. How have you enjoyed it?
We have enjoyed it, although I keep having this
Okay, listening to him talk, I'm still sure it's a woman.
horrible anxiety dream that I'm on a show called QI Does Boggle, and I can't get any words.
That is a brilliant idea for a show. Let's press on to see who's going to make the
Okay,
final.
just check this
It's
game
round
out.
one, in which I simply want to know what is the connection between 4 apparently
I'm
random
not
clues.
going to talk here.
Orienteers, you won the toss, but you're putting the elves in first. So, James, please choose an Egyptian hieroglyph.
Could we have 2 reads, please?
Yes, you could. Good luck, everyone, in this difficult episode. You're going to be getting some picture clues. What connects them? Here's the first.
What connects them?
Do you know who that is? No. Next. Oh, gosh. Yes. No, I don't think so. Next. Do you know who that is? Next. Okay, so let's go. Is there a nickname for those people? There's the first 3 also.
Okay, I'm just going to pause it really fast. The clock is seen in the bar. This is how much time they have left. If you get it with only 1 clue, you get 5 points. If you get it with 2 clues, 3 points. If you get it with 3 clues, there's 2 points. And then if you have to look at all 4 clues, but you get it, you get 1 point. And again, watch that bar for the amount of time you have left.
So 40.
3 seconds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good one. They're all Sallys?
I'm afraid not.
They're all Sallys.
Orienteers, you've got the chance of a bonus point.
Certainly the last one appeared on Smith's album cover, so we'll extend that. They've all appeared on Smith's album covers.
Close enough. They have appeared on Smith's record sleeves.
Holy
and
shit.
Singles, but do you know who you're looking at?
No, we really don't.
Yes, the Salford Lads Club. It's also Youtha Joyce in the first clue,
Youtha
Pat Phoenix
Joyce,
and Candy
Pat
Darling.
Phoenix,
So you
I've
get a
heard of
bonus
none
point,
of those
and
people.
What question would you like for yourselves?
Twisted Flax, please.
The Twisted Facts.
Twisted
What is the
Flax.
connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Cersei. Something in Odyssey. Yes, would you remember what it was called? Next, please.
Three-toed sloth.
Oh, it's the other thing that's got 6 cervical vertebrae. Oh, no, 8. Is that no, it doesn't. No. Cersei is the witch that turns into the pigs. So that. No. Next, please. The IO and AI is the name of a slug. Yes, it's entirely. And the 2, that's it, yeah. 2. Words that consist entirely of vowels.
That is a brilliant answer. You didn't need to see
No
the full clue.
consonants.
For water. Oh, these all are represented by words that contain no consonants.
Son of
What
a
are those
bitch.
words?
The third line is Jovian Moon. The moon of Jupiter is Io.
Io.
Simon tells me the 3-toed sloth is also known as the AI.
Apparently its name comes from the noise it makes. So it's perhaps an And what about the first one?
We don't know who came from Cersei.
Well, no, Cersei is the witch who Odysseus meets on the second island he visits after the Cyclops, but I cannot remember.
The mythological island of Ear.
It's not a Scrabble though.
Names that contain no consonants. Very well done. Back to you, elves. For
I mean,
question.
okay, so you're getting a taste of how fucking hard this game is.
Yes, you could.
The lion.
Oh dear. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Next. 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 Stab in the dark. We're going to go for pastoral.
Yeah, me neither. Orienteers, do you know?
We'll try the night.
That's not it either. We heard pieces of Glinka's Trio Pathétique, Liszt's Concerto Pathétique, Tchaikovsky's Symphony No. 6, the Pathétique, and Beethoven's Sonata No. 8. What do you think that's called?
No idea.
Pathétique.
Pathétique. They are all
Pathétique.
known as
Bit like our
pathétique.
attempt in that.
Wow. Okay. I mean, okay. How fucking impossible was that?
A few orienteers, but you may choose a question.
Eye of Horus, please.
The Eye of Horus. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
What kind of equations?
Algebra. Exponential. Exponents.
Next, please.
Unicode. U plus 2665.
This is a character, kind of exotic character of some sort.
What is there? Could there be a character that represents that equation? I think we'll need more.
Next,
0.
please.
Less than 3.
Oh, like a heart. It makes a heart shape. Because that's the emoticon for
Yes, and that'll be the cardioid.
It's a cardioid. Very good. Heart shapes.
They make heart shapes. That equation would draw out the heart. That Unicode, that's for the black heart symbol on a computer. Less than 3, people use it on social media, don't they? If you write less than 3.
Hold on. How is that first one?
You didn't need to see the lovely courting swans' necks.
How is that first one a thing, though? Hold on.
That equation would draw out a heart. That Unicode.
That equation would draw out a heart? All right.
That's for the black heart.
This gives you the heart symbol.
Less than 3.
Less than 3 is the very common heart thing, and courting swans necks.
Turn it over, it looks like a heart. And you didn't need to see the lovely courting
Son of
swans
a
necks.
bitch.
Could also make a heart shape. Very well done.
That anybody gets these, it really drives me insane, because I'm widely seen as such a fucking nerd, smart guy. And
what would you like next?
Could we have Horned Viper, please?
Yes, you
The
could.
Horned Viper.
What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Henry IV's humiliation at Canossa.
So it's going to be a painting. Next.
Indian soccer team, 1948 Olympics.
Oh, I know. They played without football boots, I think. Yes. Was he barefoot? I can go with that. Go with that. Are you sure? We're going to try barefoot.
Well gambled. The answer is
They went
barefoot.
barefoot?
That first clue represents Henry IV's submission to the Pope. He stood barefoot in a courtyard to appear penitent. You didn't need to see hobbits. They find it tricky to go shoe shopping, so rarely wear them. And Sandy Shaw sang barefoot.
They needed that because I don't think they have any points up until now, and the other team has a number of points.
Coming in after 2 clues, you get 3 points. Well done.
I think the other team has 5.
1 question left for you, orienteers. Water. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Birmingham, 1906 is playing.
I don't know what happened there. I don't think it's football. Next, please.
Stratford. This is something only a Brit would even have a clue about.
International stations. There wouldn't be an international station in Birmingham. Is that what it is? Why would it be why would there be a dash? It suggests it's because it could be Waterloo up until.
Next, please. Next, please.
Yeah, times they're international stations.
International stations.
You can add the word international to get a railway station. That's right. Very well done. Where do you think you can travel to from Stratford International?
Nowhere.
Yes, you certainly can't go anywhere international. They were hoping the Eurostar would stop there, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, Stratford International it remains. At the end of round 1.
But it's still called Stratford International, even though you can't go anywhere international. God.
Does it seem a bit too easy? Let's make it harder. Sequences now. This time the teams must work out the connections between some clues, but also the sequence in which they come, and tell me what comes forth.
Oh God, what comes forth?
Which question would you like?
We will have 2 reads, if we may.
Yes, you may. What would come forth in this sequence?
So they give you 3. Oh no, they gave you the first one.
Next.
3 of 4. Bible.
Yeah. Next.
2 of 4. Bonnet. Read Bible bonnet. What comes forth? That's the last clue they get. I have no idea.
3 seconds. Good luck.
Can we have, we'll try 1 of 4, C.
Can't see a sequence there, I'm afraid, so Orienteers a bonus chance.
I believe Simon wishes to embarrass himself.
Is it abattoir slang for the different stomachs of the cow, chambers of the stomach of the cow? 1 of 4 being the largest, the rumen would have a name, maybe the leaf or something like that.
That's frightening. 1 of 4 paunch. I would have accepted 1 of 4 rumen. They are stomachs of a ruminant. And the 4th would be some sort of name for rumen. You get the point.
Holy shit! How did he? I don't even know what that means. All right, I believe he said slang terms for the different chambers of the stomach of a cow. I don't even know what a ruminant is. Hold on.
Or being the largest, the rumen would have a name, maybe the leaf or something like that.
That's frightening. 1 of 4 paunch. I would have accepted 1 of 4 rumen. They are stomachs of a ruminant. And the 4th would be some sort of name for rumen. You get the point.
Yes.
Very well done. Okay, Orienteers.
I'm so glad there's no studio audience. An American studio audience, fucking going ape shit. It's just much better quiet.
What would you like next?
Lion, please.
Okay. If you could get that.
How did he get that?
How will you do with this? What's the 4th in this sequence? Here's the 1st.
First, water jump, 3,000 meter steeplechase.
Nickname where people fall over. I mean, they only use it on the second lap. Next, please.
Second, Grand Chair Grand National.
Maybe it's. I can't see it. Next, please.
Third, tie
Does
break.
it happen an extra day? Or no? What's the score? Well, what comes score? It's not recording. Does it happen in a special court? No, it's not sporting.
3 seconds.
Fourth FA Cup final.
Not an acceptable answer, I'm afraid. What a shame we left the abattoir behind where you were so comfortable. So there is a bonus chance for the QIM.
Abattoir.
Give me an answer.
4th, the bell on a 2,000 meter running race.
And why would that be?
We think it's something that only happens on the first lap, the second lap, the 3rd time, or the 4th time that something happens.
That is the exact opposite of the answer.
Oh.
They are things that are omitted at those stages. The water jump
Oh.
is omitted.
I'm amazed he got the exact opposite of
In the
that.
first round of the 3,000 meter steeplechase. You don't have the chair on the second lap of the Grand National. There is no tie break in the third set of the Wimbledon ladies match because that's the decider. And I wanted to hear something that's omitted at the 4th stage. For example, the vowels on Only Connect.
Yes.
Sorry, I'd like to have given you a bonus there, but I couldn't. I may, though, offer you another question.
Oh, okay. We would like Twisted Flax, please.
The Twisted Flax. What would come forth in this horrible sequence? Here's the first.
This horrible sequence. Okay. 3 dice.
And next.
6 yellow dice. The color is going to be a thing here. Just do the next. I guess they need the points.
Next.
Green 6.
Two seconds.
Can we have a red dice with 3 dots?
I'm afraid not. So, Orienteers, it's your chance.
The red die.
We'll go for a blue dice with five dots on.
The answer would be a blue die with 5 dots on.
What? Plus the number of letters in the previous word.
Red, yellow.
Have you been reading my emails? It is a sequence of spectrum colours, the dots representing the number of letters in the previous colour. Very well done.
Orange, yellow.
Okay, Orienteers, you're starting to frighten me.
Oh my god, that was brilliant also. And that one I could even see. Okay, back to me just for a second, because some of them I can't even fathom. Like, I can't even wrap my brain around when they've given the answer. I don't even understand what it is. That one, I actually understood it. And I mean, I had a chance in hell of figuring it out. I didn't figure it out, but I had a chance in hell of it. You know, like, it was not an impossible thing for me to have figured out at some point. But god damn. All right, we're 15 minutes over my time. I'm just going to finish watching this game, and you're invited to stay with me. It's got 15 minutes to go. We'll go till the bottom of the hour here. This is good. This is good shit, man. I'm sorry. This is brilliant.
What would come forth in this sequence?
What comes forth? Okay, here we go. Fourth int, Perigny. I don't even know what that is.
Next, please.
Third int, Moscow.
International social activities, some socialist international, workers international.
I
don't know what it's going.
Next, please.
Second int, Paris.
Basic revolution.
That guy right there with the glasses is super smart, and he's kind of cute.
3 seconds.
First int, London.
Is the right answer.
I'm sorry.
You said it like you didn't think it would be.
We have no idea why.
But I think you do know why, because I heard you discussing socialist internationals. That is exactly what they are, and in a chronological order, but going backwards. So the first International Working Men's Association, London, 1860.
I don't even know what that is. I really had no clue.
Back to you then, Elle.
What the fuck they're talking
We
about.
would like water, please.
What would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Okay, that's a color.
Okay, well, it's red.
FF. Yeah, that's the hex abbreviation for. Okay. So what comes forth? Red, purple. Then if it's going to be FF white, all Fs. The third one will be white, all Fs.
Next.
Oh no, the fourth one will be white, all Fs. Unless it is F. It's got to be.
3 seconds.
We're going to try hash and then 6 Fs
Yes.
in the colour of cyan.
No, it's they're right with the Fs, but they're wrong with the color.
Hash, then
6 Fs white.
And black.
Oh.
It's a hash and 6 Fs in white.
White! I got it! I fucking got it!
Codes for web.
I'm sorry. Okay, just pause everything. Bring it back to me because, hello, I have not even understood what the fuck they're talking about. And all of a sudden, wait, okay, FF0000, I know that's red and it's in red. Okay, the next one is purple, FF00FF. Okay, I didn't really know that was purple in my head, but you can see the pattern. And then I thought the next one was going to be all Fs, but then they did FFFFOO, and that's yellow. So then I'm like, oh, and then when that third one wasn't all 6 Fs in color white, then I knew. I can't believe I got one. I want to call people and wake them up because I just got that right. Okay. Sorry, I'm not going to interrupt the game anymore. But that was big for me, having gotten one of them right. That was quite something. All right. Oh man, I messed up the counter here. Hold on.
Can we think of
Sorry. My computer's acting up. I want to relive it.
The codes are getting higher, and the highest would be 6 Fs representing white. Orienteers, there is one question left, the Horned Viper. What would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
1,000 equals Malta.
Is it when the knights won? Next, please.
D to Deutschland, M for Malta.
So MCCL. So is it Luxembourg?
I don't know. But I'd go.
L is 50.
Lithuania, Latvia,
Liechtenstein.
Luxembourg seems most likely, doesn't it?
Yes.
Probably one of the West. So it'd be 50 equals Luxembourg. Yeah.
50 equals Luxembourg.
Well, of course it is. That was an easy one. Why is it 50 equals Luxembourg?
Descending Roman numeral letters, and then the single letter. I guess the international registration number, the car registration letter for that.
The International Vehicle Registration Letter. All right, so get it. I see it. I didn't get it myself, but okay. 1,000 is M in Roman numerals. Malta is M in the international vehicle thingy. 500 is D in Roman numerals. D is the IVR for Deutschland, which is Germany. 100 is C, which is Cuba. They didn't reveal that one. They didn't have to guess it. And then 50 is L. And I did not know L was Luxembourg in the IVR, but okay.
That's right.
I said I wasn't going to interrupt anymore, and I did. I'm sorry.
An M in Roman numerals, and that's Malta. 500 D for Germany. C for 100 will be Cuba. 50 L for Luxembourg. At the end of round 2, the QI elves have 3 points. The Orienteers.
There's about 10 minutes left of this. You're watching.
Still too easy? Let's give them 16 clues on the connecting walls. They'll be all jumbled up, and the teams need to sort them into 4 connected groups of 4. I imagine it'll take about 7 seconds, and then we'll just chat about where we're going on our holidays. You are going first this time, Orienteers, and you have the choice, lion or water.
Lion, please.
Lion. You have 2.5 minutes to solve this wall, starting...
You have 2.5 minutes?
Abbey. Park Snabbies. Let's say then musical instruments of some sort. Whatever.
Golden combo, is that so like the Golden Twin, the brothers?
They have to arrange them.
Anything else that could be a Ripples and Abbey in the books. It's a series of children's books.
They have to guess a row.
Maybe we should do Abbeys.
So where else have we got? Park Snabby, Rhodes Abbey, Red Wall.
Red Wall.
You see any others other than things I'm missing?
No, can you put words in letters in front of any of those? Like slivers?
Duke, Dames.
Yeah.
David.
And
James.
Clavinet, uke. Oh, they got one. Those 4 things go together.
Richard Evans.
I still don't know how.
I feel Red Wall might be an Abbey, so that's relatively obscure compared to the others.
Wurlitzer, Clavinet, Baldwin,
30 seconds.
and Rhodes, maybe? I think those are all brands of musical instruments. Okay, not Rhodes. Wurlitzer, Clavinet, Baldwin. Holy shit, they did it!
Okay, 4 points for the groups. What about the connections? Avid, uke, liver, aim.
I guess they get more points if they can
a letter to them to make
boys' names.
That's absolutely right. David,
add 1 letter and you get a boy's name. Oh my god.
And the green
Oliver,
starting down.
James.
African explorers and politicians.
Very much no, although in a sense they have explored abroad. Not cricket fans.
We think we are, but...
They are England wicket keepers.
Oh, yeah.
England goalkeepers, okay.
cB70.
They're all musical instruments of some sort.
Now, for a place in the final, I need you to be at least a little more specific.
Brand names.
Combinations of multiple musical instruments made into a new instrument.
I'm afraid not.
No.
They are all electric keyboards.
Electric keyboards.
The cB70, it looks like a grand piano. It's electric, it's a Yamaha.
The
and
Yamaha.
the last group starting Northanger.
I have no idea what those are.
Why not Abbeys?
I'll take it. I won't ask you to tell me that they're all literary fictional abbeys. So, 4 points for the groups and 2 points for the connections.
That was so goddamn
6.
hard.
Let's bring in the
Even if you're in
royals.
England, that's hard, and they got it.
Horrible wall, and see if they can sort it into 4 nasty groups of 4. It's a nice welcome for you, isn't it, elves? You'll be getting the water wall because the line has gone. You have 2.5 minutes to solve it. Starting now.
Okay, what we got?
Okay, Wizards.
Oh god. Okay, Oz, Narnia.
Oceania is one. I think
Should we try a few of these? Oh, so there's loads of those, right?
No.
They
Well-
ballet dancers, right? Do we have any other ballet dancers?
Yeah, I'm sure we do. Acosta is one. I think he's the lead. And don't know this name. Okay.
So what's the kind of wool?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's a good point. Maybe there's sort of Camelot cloth or...
I feel sounds like it could be a kind of wool thing as well, doesn't it? Costa could be any of those things.
Shall we keep going with?
Do you want to have
fictional kingdoms?
Yeah.
Is there a sort of obvious one we can leave out?
Well,
Not really. Is there all?
I'm gonna look at some word ones while you're doing that.
Yeah.
He just guessed that. Camelot, Oz, Narnia, and Troy.
It's got the word harping. Are there any other ones with?
What's that? Is there other names? Foreign names for British names?
Chromophil?
Gilead. Oh, hang on.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, William. You mean?
No, I think these are in the Mort d'Arthur.
Okay. Any others? Maybe a Costa or one? No.
You got like a minute left.
I think. Wait. So, I think they're in there.
What could be to be? Leo.
Wait, is this got verb in it?
You can't even get one.
Parts of speech.
That's got Leo and Roy. Are there any others with names and
for kings?
Nell.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Shit.
Keep going, Andy.
I'm really rooting for them because they're the underdogs, but I don't think they're going to get it.
Frank Oz, Puppeteers.
We keep going, Andy. Keep going.
Troy, Oceania.
Just keep trying loads of stuff.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Forget the fictional kingdoms.
Yeah.
Pete. Pete. What was the other one?
You didn't do it.
That's it. Your time is up. Defeated by the wall. But you can still get points for the connections in the groups.
Oh, they can still get points if they guess the connections.
Like. There you go.
Okay.
The first group: Camelot, Troy, Galileo, Nijinsky.
Race horses?
They are racehorses. Can you be any more specific?
I cannot.
Winning.
Have they all won something?
Yeah, they all won the Derby.
Oh, okay.
All racehorses that won the Derby.
Wow, okay.
What about this next group? Oceania or Oceania, Oz, and the rest?
We think they're fictional kingdoms.
Yeah, they're fictional lands in fictional works.
Fictional works, okay.
And the pink group, starting dark.
We're going to try that they are, we think they might be ballet dancers.
Yes, they are.
What?
Ballet dancers. And
How did they know that?
Compete, worsted, verbatim, chromophil.
They all end in a man's name.
Yes, they do.
Ed, Pete,
What was amazing
Tim,
was that
Phil.
you noticed Leo and Roy, the two red herrings, and didn't notice any of the ones that are actually in the group.
Looking in the middle of the word, maybe, instead of the end.
That was the thing.
And that's the thing is they throw red herrings in
Although you get
there
no points
to
for the
fuck up
groups, you will get 4 points for
people.
the connections, so that is a total of 4.
Yes.
Let's have a look at the scores going into the final round.
Okay, final round.
Your way out.
19-7.
7 points.
Holy shit.
The Orienteers have 19. So it's time for round 4, the missing vowels round. We've taken the vowels out of some fiendish names, phrases, and sayings. We've squished up the consonants. Teams, can you tell me what the disguise clues are? Fingers on buzzers. The first group are all things that are not an orange. Orienteers.
William of Orange.
Correct. Orienteers.
Agent Orange.
Correct.
Oh my god.
Orienteers.
Orange County.
Correct.
Oh my god.
Elves.
Not orange.
Correct. Next category, English language national anthems. Orienteers.
Oh, Canada.
Correct.
Oh.
Elves.
Jamaica, land with love.
Not it, I'm afraid. Orienteers, do you know?
Jamaica, land we love.
That's right, you'd have needed a TH. Next clue. Don't know this one. It's all hail Liberia, hail. Next clue. Orienteers?
I don't know.
No, that's not it. Elves, do you know?
Forever Marshall Islands.
Well done.
Wow.
Next category, alternative names for fruit and vegetables. Elves?
Chinese gooseberry.
Correct. Orienteers?
Snow pea.
Correct.
Snow pea.
Orienteers?
Alligator pear.
Correct.
Oh my god. Lady
Elves?
fingers?
Ladies' fingers.
Correct. Next category, features of the solar system.
Features of the solar system. All right. Oh, they're out of time.
but we will not be seeing any features of the solar system. That was a great red spot, but the great red bell has gone off to mark the end of the quiz. And I can tell you that finishing in first place with a ridiculous 25 points and through to the final, it's the Orienteers.
Brilliant.
The cutie pie there on the right,
And
not him, but him.
also very impressive in that show, 10 points in second place. Our losing semi-finalists are the QI Elves. It's been lovely to have you here, Elves. I'm afraid tonight you came up against a team that I can only assume are aliens. And that's it for tonight. Next time we meet, it will be in the jazzy excitement of the final. Unless we bump into each other in the street before then, in which case we'll just say an awkward hello. My favourite kind. You'll probably remember from the start of the show. Goodbye.
I mean, think about the dryness of that. What's her name again? Victoria Cory Mitchell. And I do like looking at the credits. Getty Images, music. I could seriously go on all night with this shit. And I believe the credits deserve to be viewed because the people who make that stuff possible are just so epic. All right, so we're out of time. We'll come back next week. We'll do, you know what I want to do next week? Anne Robinson and Weakest Link. That's a great game show, and it's a lot different than the game shows we watched tonight because Anne Robinson has an attitude and is very angry, you know. And the other one we did not get to, which I wanted to, is 1,000 Heartbeats. One of the great things about 1,000 Heartbeats is they have all of these game shows feature music, right? The music that plays while you're thinking and going to guess. And of course, the theme music at the beginning and end. The music from 1,000 Heartbeats is like a live quintet or quartet of like violins and cellos and shit. Like, I mean, it's live orchestral instruments that they play. It's great shit. I can't believe this show ended really fast, but I'm going to go back and watch another episode of 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown. Join me in, 10 o'clock on the West Coast tomorrow night and 0500 GMT tomorrow for another episode of cBass After Dark. It'll be Media Watch Wednesday, so we will talk then. And until then, thank you for watching. I'm cBass. Good night.